Helldivers, a brand new update has just been released for the game, and we are going to be going through all of the news and the full patch notes that has come with today's update. As always, if you guys do get all the news you need to know, please consider subscribing and leaving a like on today's video. I bring you guys daily Helldivers 2 news and updates. Anyway, let's get straight in with things, and as always, Baskinator on Discord said, "Support incoming. We have issued a patch for players that addresses patrol spawns, planetary hazards," which is very interesting, general stability and more. See patch notes for updates. So this is, as you'll be able to see on the screen, patch 1.00.103. So overview for this patch is, we have implemented fixes to the Exo 45 Patriot Exosuit, game stats, UI and general stability, balance improvements for planetary hazards and patrol spawns. So here we go for the balancing. So they have balanced and adjusted spawn rates for the various planet hazards, including tremors, meteor showers, volcanic activity, fire tornadoes, and iron storms. Hazards should now spawn less frequently during missions. I'm quite happy about this, if I'm honest. I have to admit, it doesn't affect my gameplay too much, but it feels a little bit too over the top sometimes, in my opinion. You guys might think it's different, but it is a bit more annoying. I do believe they need to be in the game because it gives you that extra threat, but it does seem to happen so often, and it just gets annoying for me. But anyway, so the meteor shower has received the following changes in addition to to reduce spawn rate. So they've reduced explosion radius, reduced meteor damage slightly, reduced meteor velocity slightly, meteor color has been changed slightly to try and make it easier to spot. This is one of the things that a lot of players have been demanding. The volcanic activity has received the following changes in addition to reduced spawn rate. It's reduced explosion radius, reduced rock velocity slightly, and lightning on Fenrir 3 has been adjusted to be a bit less bright to improve visibility during meteor showers. Now, I did know that this patch was coming. I made a video about a week ago talking about these nerfs were on their way for the planet hazards, and it is about time that they're put into the game, because I agree with you guys that I saw a lot of people in the comments saying these really don't affect me that much in missions. I don't know why people are complaining, but I guess when you do think about it, they are annoying, and I'm kind of happy they have had a little. I would prefer to have, instead of, I feel like it's great to have planet hazards, but more kind of enemies and fights like that. Actual action is a bit more exciting than something you can't control. Anyway, on to the next thing. We have fixes. So they have reduced incidents of patrols spawning on players. That's quite interesting as well, because there is a lot of patrols that spawn, especially on certain missions where they seem to come out of absolutely nowhere, which will be interesting to see how that happens. Exosuit no longer destroys itself when firing a missile while turning. Exosuit retains its melee functionality even when damaged. Crash fixes for the following scenarios. So when alt-tabbing in full screen mode, after changing voice over language, or they mean after changing voice over language, that's what I think that is. PS5 boot issue, using a stim inside of an exosuit while wielding a grenade, when joining an ongoing mission, and when idling on the title screen. Shots from arc-based weapons such as Blitzer shotgun and AC-8 arc thrower stratagem now counts towards shots fired and shot hit stats. Fix network desync issue with the downed automaton. I know people get annoyed with me. Automaton dropships. Is that automaton dropships, whatever. And then fixed Elgato Stream Deck foot pedal support. Now, here are some of the other issues, which are known issues by the game, but have yet been fixed. They say these are issues that were either introduced by this patch and are being worked on, or are from a previous version and have not yet been fixed. So, various issues involving friend invites and crossplay. So, cross-platform friend invites might not show up in the friend request tab. Players cannot unfriend other players befriended via friend code. Players cannot unblock players that weren't in their friends list beforehand. Players cannot befriend players with Steam names shorter than 3 characters. Hellpod close to large or important objects is currently not functioning as intended, resulting in steering being disabled in large area around the object. Online features are not functioning when console language is set to Ukrainian. Players may be unable to select loadout when joining a multiplayer via an activity card. Planet liberation reaches 100% at the end of every defend mission. Drowning in deep water with a vitality booster equipped puts Helldiver in a broken state. Exosuits will sometimes be delivered in a damaged or broken state. Stratagem beam might attach itself to an enemy, but it will deploy it back to its original location. Pink artifacts may appear in the sky when setting off large explosions. Text chat box display is obstructed by cinematic letterboxing during extraction, and sometimes the player loadout customizations will reset after restarting the game. So that is your full Helldivers update news. That is the full patch that has just gone live today, and I'm very happy with it. It definitely has all the stuff that, a lot of the stuff that I had been requesting. Of course, there's still lots in the known issues, but there is so much coming up for the game. I've got plenty of videos talking about that. You know, we've got, the Illuminate, which is sort of pending, and they're watching above us, and that's always exciting. The blue beams. We've got the Cyborg. Someone was on Cyberstan, the only person in the game on Cyberstan, which everyone thinks is Game Master Joel. Also, Game Master Joel has given us a crazy new major order, which seems to be one of the most craziest time limits. I think we got 2 days to liberate 2 planets, which is, I don't know, Joel, what are you thinking? Like, what do you expect? Some of us have to work, some of us have to do this, but when it's over a weekend, it's different, but in the week, it's definitely a lot harder. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching today's video. As I said, it just means the world to me when I see so much support on the Helldivers videos, because as a content creator, I can't tell you how amazing it is when you're playing a game so much and creating content for it at the same time. It's the best feeling ever, and I just want to keep growing and keep grinding on Helldivers. So if you want to join me on that journey, please make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and I will catch you in my next video very soon. See you guys then.